Alright, so this is the new scandal. I don't know what the scandal is, but this is the new hot topic. So, Joe Biden is appointing these people who work for BlackRock. It's the world's largest asset firm. Okay, let me say that again. The world's largest asset firm. Right there, BlackRock INC. Investment Management Services. $7.4 trillion is what they manage. And two of their executives are going to be on Biden's cabinet. So, for all of you Biden voters out there who thought that he was different than Trump, nope. So, this is really going to be interesting. I mean, regardless of what happens in Georgia, because, I still think more election BS is going to go on in Georgia, but I don't think Democrats need it because there's so many rhinos. But it'll be interesting to see how this plays out with his tax plan. But so, and it's weird though because I came to this first because it was talking about Biden ending shareholder capitalism, and he wanted to he wants to end shareholder capitalism and propose it's a more inclusive system, like he says right here. Sorry, where is it? Right there. Biden proposed a more inclusive system built on the power of labor unions and on Black, Brown, and Native American. Well, like I said in my other video, or I think maybe I didn't, I just commented on it, but Native Americans get shit on hard by the U.S. government, and I mean hard. So to think that Joe Biden gives a fuck about Native Americans or anyone in Congress, that's a fucking joke. That is a complete fucking farce, lie, up the ass. And you can clearly see that by how little money they give these Native American tribes for coronavirus shit. So, but where was it at? So, and then we come back here, and I'm just pulling up random articles, but did he call for an end to shareholder capitalism? Mostly false. I don't put too much into this stuff. But yeah, he's advocating a stakeholder-driven approach. Now, stakeholder and shareholder. Now, I had seen the term stakeholder before when you look up bills. And there's, stakeholders can mean different things for different areas. So I went and just looked up the definition for what it normally is. But when it comes to politics and stuff, so a stakeholder, customers, suppliers, employees, shareholders, and local. So see right there, according to this, the key stakeholders are customers, suppliers, employees, shareholders, and so it's supposed to be a more inclusive thing. Create long-term value and not to maximize profits. Because apparently this system has been around, but until 1970 when Milton Friedman changed that. So stakeholder capitalism is nothing new. So don't think fucking Biden's trying to introduce something fucking new. But then again, some of you morons thought Donald Trump trying to buy Greenland or nuking Mars was a new idea. So at least I can get past my not implicit bias, but my political bias and use reason. So the joke about this though is stakeholder capitalism, investing in the community. Yeah, bullshit. That's the equivalent of all these millionaires saying they should be taxed more to pay for Corona, yet they won't fucking just donate the money. So, but in bills, when it comes to the term stakeholders, especially like in the HEROES Act, it talks about, dispersing the funds to those that will benefit the stakeholders and the state. So you have to know who the stakeholders are and what they mean by that. So, because this just in general, I mean, it's defined here by this, but it doesn't always have to include that. So, it's going to be interesting. But for Biden to appoint these people, I mean, I'm not going to say I'm shocked, but when he's appointing the world's largest asset management company to his cabinet, and then it's going to be weird how it plays out. Like I said, with this tax plan, government oversight. I mean, if they're so large, it's going to be hard to, because BlackRock has been called into question for its conflict of interest because they're so big. So could it be a conflict of interest for Biden? I mean, people bitched about Trump and all his conflict of interest, but no one wants to be consistent. So this is going to be interesting and something I'm going to continue watching.